Good afternoon, everybody. This is Donnie.
And Sandra.
And we are at Tellurian Campground. Tellurian Campground in Kaiser. I'm going to say it's Kaiser, North Carolina. It was supposed to actually be Caesar, but the name was misspelled long ago, and now they just pronounce it Kaiser. And so, but other than that, we are at Site 3. Site 3 and Tellurian Campground can be found presently at the time of this recording, and I'll tell you why. It can be found only on Hipcamp, hipcamp.com. They do have, Tellurian Campground does have a website, but if you reserve, it's going to redirect you to Hipcamp, from what I was told. But Tellurian, the owner, has told me he's trying to get away from Hipcamp. He's trying to get away from that, and so if he can get enough business or knowledge or just people knowing about the campground advertisement away from Hipcamp, he is going to break away from Hipcamp, and they're going to be their own separate entity. And so, but other than that, presently there's only 6 spots. They've been open since April of 2023. This is October 2023. And he is going to have, there's 6 spots now. He's going to have 15 total. They're going to kind of tear on down the hill here. And so he's presently adding some more stuff and gravel out here. The sites are all about the same size, the same length. And though they can take a large RV, and so it looks like, it don't matter if it's a Class A 5th wheel. Ours is 25 feet long, and I'll show you what that looks like in comparison. And I'm not taking up near. You could probably put 2 of ours in there. And so you've got our vehicle. Our vehicle, where it is actually right at the beginning of it. And then you got all this. So you could probably easily put 2 of ours. So I'm thinking, what, that's about 50 feet, maybe a little more than 50 feet. Each one comes with a fire ring. And so this is another site here. And it's full hookup. You got water, electric, and sewer. And the fire rings. And this is an office presently. It looks like it's just an office that the owner's using. And when you show up, they gave us a goodie bag. Do you have that picture that young man drew? It's pinched in between. It's pinched in between this book here, I think, on one of the pages. And so there it is. He gives you a little brown bag, little sandwich lunch bag looking thing, and this is stapled on the outside of it. And he said his son drew these pictures, and it looked like they just kind of photocopied each one. It's welcome to Tellurian Family Campground, and his name there, Baxter. I can't make out that. What's the last name there? Well, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to laminate this, and we're going to put a magnet on the back of this, and we're going to attach it to our magnet board. Now, I asked him about Tellurian. I said, what is the background on that name Tellurian? It's so unique. And he said that what they did is I guess he had some app on his phone. It was the word of the day, kind of a little, just a little dictionary type of thing.
You learn new vocabulary.
Yeah, you learn new vocabulary. And so he said one day Tellurian came up. Tellurian came up, and he learned that Tellurian meant
Of or inhabiting the earth is the adjective. The noun, it's an inhabitant of the earth.
okay, an inhabitant of the earth. And so he said, you know what? That's going to be the name of our campground. I think it's cool. I think it's the coolest thing. And so somebody that is acquaintances of his, there's an artist, kind of a self-made artist, and doodles a lot. And so he drew their sign when you first come in. And so if you notice on the screen, this is what that sign looks like. I think it's absolutely just perfect. And if you'll notice over there at the camper, they have Nobby chasing somebody. So Nobby, the local urban legend. And so if you haven't seen the county fun facts, check that out. We go into Nobby, but in the nutshell, it's a kind of a made up local legend from the steel the guys that used to run the illegal stills, moonshining, and they made up this creature like a Bigfoot creature called Nobby to keep people away from their stills. And so
over here we've got the views of South Mountains.
South Mountains is going to be somewhere in this area, way out in here.
Then you got the Cherry Mountain Range, and then way out in the distance you got the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Okay. So yeah, Blue Ridge Mountains, he said, was way out in the distance. And you said what?
Cherry Mountain.
Cherry Mountain.
So you got 3 different mountain ranges viewed from here.
Okay, so where we're at, supposedly you can see 3 different mountain view regions. And so this is a unique site, guys. They have 938 acres, I think is what he said. 938 acres. There is a road that takes you to a river, and you can swim in it if you want to, he said.
Swim, fish.
Yeah, swim, fish, get canoes. Yeah. And so, was it $65 a night? Presently, at the time of this video. And guys, just remember, at the time of this video, they're still in the works of getting this thing together. And so this is the information that we were given from the owners. And so presently, and so do check up with them. This is a gym. This is a real gym. And so you're real close to Shelby. I think it's about a 30-minute drive from here. Yeah. And then
kind of in the middle of everything. You're close to Charlotte, you're close to Shelby, you're close to Asheville. Yeah, you got like you're kind of in the middle of a lot of different things.
Yeah, and it's what I like is that
Hendersonville's not too far away if you want to go apple picking.
The country, the fields. You are in the middle of just country, good old country. Yeah. And it's so quiet. It's beautiful. Old barns and farms, and it's just, that's all that you see around you out here. And it's really nice, guys. It really is nice.
When we got here the other day, there was a storm coming up.
Yeah,
it was actually beautiful.
If you notice on the screen here, it was really something to behold. But we got here and got set up, and within, I don't know,
maybe 30 minutes, an hour.
Yeah, I'd say at least an hour after we had gotten set up, here comes this system. And it's ominous. It was really beautiful to look at. Beautiful. And it rained on us, and it was gone. Yeah. I'd say within 30 minutes it was history. And so, but it was still something to behold, especially at this level where we're at. And but it was nice, nice drive. And so other than that, guys, we give this definitely a 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, 5 stars.
They really, 5 stars. They really have got some plans for this area. They're excited about it, and they're open for suggestions. And the owner came by with his, what was that? Like kind of a
side-by-side, I think
is that a side-by-side? It's like it's not a golf cart, but it's like not a dune buggy, but it's kind of in between.
4-wheel drive.
Yeah, he said, hey, y'all want to go for a ride, a little tour? And so he took us way out, down some hills and up, and a little place where I guess he said his son hunts at. And we got a chance to really see some beautiful views. And just gorgeous. And so, but guys, remember, you can find them just looking up Tellurian Campground and Google, but if you want to reserve presently, it's going to revert you to Hipcamp. Other than that, guys, we hope you enjoy it, and we wish you safe travels. Maybe you can get as lucky as we have and have this whole campground to yourself. We're really going to enjoy this. And though everybody that was out here was real friendly, and we got the chance to see, man, we saw kids playing out here and singing songs and stuff. Guys, it was so refreshing to see that and experience that. And so just to have people play and like-minded and just enjoying nature and just enjoying each other and stuff in the fellowship. And so, but you guys take care. We love you, and safe travels. Bye-bye.